They have a very intense attachment. They cannot live even for a moment. 20 feet far from Mother Joshoda's kitchen, Krishna is playing and Mother Joshoda is crying. And Rohini Maya is saying, why are you crying? He said, because I love him, I miss him. He said, he's right here in your front yard, he's playing, you can see through the window. Say, I know, but he's just so beautiful, I just want to hold him a whole time. But she also wants to cook for him. So they have intense attachment. And Parama Abhishtata means supremely absorption. The absorption they have is unparalleled. There is no room for anything else. It's only Krishna. Okay. What is Raganuga? Who else going to say?
Spontaneous devotional service?
Not exactly. This is what the problem we have. You are right by the meaning. You are right by the meaning, but that's not exactly what Ragatmika. That's why some other group of Vaishnava, they will say, in ISKCON they don't know.
We thought you meant Raganuga.
Yeah. Raganuga means?
Aligning with the mood of the Brajavasis.
Who is saying that? Yes. It is spontaneous devotional service, but you cannot say Raganuga just like this. You have to say spontaneous devotional service following, align with Brajavasi's mood. Align with Brajavasi's mood. Everybody understood? Pitambar Prabhu. Who is Raganuga?
Spontaneous devotional service that aligns with the Brajavasi's mood.
Very good. He paid attention. Very good. Wonderful, Prabhu. These are like for you also to defend. Prabhupada gave us everything, but sometimes people misrepresent. What Mother Shailaja said is also correct. The Raganuga means spontaneous, but here Raganuga means that spontaneous devotional service which is aligned with Brajavasis. It's okay? Then they will say, okay, yeah, they are follower of Rupa Goswami path. Very good. And now we are going to discuss the second part of it in a short. I am going to mention you something. I want everybody to be very practical. In order to increase your devotional attitude, devotional quality, devotional practice, I want to give you some tips. So please write down acronym SMART. I don't know if you heard that one before. SMART. How do you spell SMART? Mother Madhurima? How do you spell SMART?
SMART.
Good. Then write it down. S for specific, clearly defined. M stands for measurable, tangible, practical. But M stands here measurable. S stands for specific. A stands for achievable. R stands for realistic. T stands for timely. Right time, time bound, like this. Everybody got that? Acronym SMART? Pradeep Prabhu. Pradeep Prabhu, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you tell me what SMART acronym means? Did you write it? Again, I am going to tell you. In order to increase your devotional attitude, devotional quality, devotional sadhana, you have to be very specific. So I'm giving you some tips that practically works. In my own life I am practicing that too. I learned this from our leadership training in Mayapur. Smart, be smart. Smart means S-M-A-R-T. S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for achievable. R stands for realistic. T stands for timely. Everybody got it? Pradeep Prabhu, did you get it now? Pradeep Prabhu, are you there?
Yeah.
Did you get the smart?
Yeah.
What is it?
S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for realistic, T for timely.
Good. Now I'm going to give you an example how it applies. A well-formulated action plan should meet the following criteria. This you please write it down. A well-formulated action, it practically our ISKCON sannyasis, those who are getting training in leadership, in sannyas or guru's position, even they apply this in their life now. Number one, whatever it is you decide, number one, stated in the positive. Stated in the positive. These are the criteria, 5 criteria. 2, under one's own personal control. So number 1 was stated in the positive. Number 2, under one's own personal control. Number 3, specific and measurable. You have to be specific and measurable. Number 4, specific as to context, means time and place. And number 5, consistent with our life as a whole. The action plan should not cause a disruption to our daily practice, health, family, and so on. Now let me give you an example. I want everybody to hear, and I'm going to pick one person to answer me. This is my vow, and I did it. I practically practiced this, that's why I'm telling you, and it works. So I decided I'll wake up 10 minutes earlier than usual for Mangalarti so that I have a time to practice some sloka, verses. How many minutes? 10 minutes before usual time I get up. Say I get up at 4 o'clock. I'm going to get up 3:50. What I'm going to do? I'll memorize one sloka before I go to temple room. Then I'll think about how this will benefit my preaching and feeling confident in my ability to memorize. Okay. So let's see how it worked. What was the first criteria? Who remembers?
Stated in positive.
Yes, stated in positive. Can you tell me that I decided to wake up 10 minutes before I generally wake up time and want to memorize this? Was it stated in the positive?
Yes.
Very good. The above action point is stated in positive. It says what one will do and not what one will not do. I said very specifically, I'm going to get up 10 minutes before Usual time get up. I'm very specific and it's very positive. Number 2. What was the number 2? Under one's own personal control. Now these 10 minutes before I generally wake up, is this under my own personal control or I depend on somebody? Come on, somebody answer me, please.
No.
No. I wake up 4 o'clock automatically. Even if the alarm is there, I can put it on 3:50 instead of 4. It is in my control or somebody is depending?
In your control.
Very good. Good answer. So second criteria here is that anything you decide in your life, even your relationship with someone in future, whatever you do, if you follow this works very good. So, the second point was that it should be under one's own control. As Pran Govinda Das, I was not depending on somebody's behavior whether I can wake up 10 minutes before or not. It was depends on my behavior. You follow? Good. Third, was it specific and measurable? Somebody answer me please. Mother Manjari. Was it very specific and measurable? Your microphone is not working. Okay. Yes, no, I could not. Okay. Yes, okay, good. Thank you. Yes, it was specific. I said 10 minutes. I didn't say, well, before I'll wake up sometime before. I didn't say that. I said very specific and it was measurable. Good. What was the number 4? Specific as to context, time and place. Was it very specific as to context? Somebody knew. Most of you, I don't even see their face, I don't even know how they are. Are they there? Mother Madhavi, Jagannath Prabhu, are you there?
What
Yes,
is
Prabhu.
fourth one?
The fourth one is specific as to context. Is that the 10 minutes before I will wake up, was it specific as to context? Time and
Yes,
place. Jagannath Prabhu.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure you understand what I'm trying to say. And the number 5, was it consistent with my life as a whole, the action plan, my children, my parents, my whatever the other, that will they get disturbed if I wake up 10 minutes before, or will that be hampering my school or job or anything? No. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to give you another example. I want somebody to help me with these 5 criteria. Then we'll end it. Everybody please listen. I'm going to act like a guru now. Because one of ISKCON guru actually said that to me. So this is a good example for this. I want my disciple to not spend so much talking prajalpa. You heard that word prajalpa? Pitambar Prabhu, you know prajalpa? You ever heard that word? It's a foreign language.
Yes, I have heard the word.
Oh, you heard it. What is prajalpa, Prabhu?
Is it unnecessary talking?
Oh, wow, very good. Okay, so please listen this. I want my disciple not to spend so much time talking prajalpa. Now, according to the criteria, the 5 criteria, somebody please help me. What is the number 1 criteria?
Stated in positive.
So, was it positive?
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody agrees?
No, because it's saying that his devotees are talking too much. He should say it that I want my devotees to do even more good.
Very good. Very good. I'm glad he picked it up. Very good. You guys are smart. You girls and girls. Very nice. Okay, let's do number 2. What was the number 2 criteria? Somebody read it loud.
Under Om's personal control.
Okay, so I said I want my disciple not to spend so much talking prajalpa. Was it under my own personal control? Somebody answer please.
Yes.
Yes. How? Explain me please.
Because you want him to devotional service, not talk unnecessary stuff, then he will fall down from.
That's a philosophy, but in practical, in order to execute, it was not under actually control. Can you understand that point? What I'm trying to help you all, be specific in order to achieve success. If you have these 5 criteria, always check, you will see the result is wonderful. Okay, let's go to number 4. Can somebody read loudly what is number 4 criteria?
Specific as to context, such as time and place.
Okay. Was this, I want my disciple not to spend so much talking prajalpa? Who is going to say? Hema Govinda Prabhu. Was it very specific time and place?
What's the question, Prabhu?
The question is, are you familiar what we are doing now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the question was, I want my disciple not to spend so much time talking prajalpa. And then the criteria 4 says it has to be specific to the context, time and place. Is that instruction fits to that?
No.
Who is saying that no? Very good answer. No. Number 5. Let's go to number 5. What is the number 5 criteria? What is number 5 criteria?
Consistent with one's Consistent as in a life activities, that is like a timely things to do.
Very good. Was that applicable here? No, not at all. Very good. You all graduated. Very good. You understand this point? Try to apply these 5 criteria. You will see, you will never be disturbed. I tell you why. In Alachua temple, I will never say the name because I like him too. He had some trouble. So he had a trouble and he was going through some nightmare of his divorce and whatever the problem. And he became so serious, he would come to Mangalarti every day. And he is doing very rigidly devotional service. So I went through some conversation with him. I said, I'm not convinced that you will last too long in this process. I want everybody to write down the first thing we discussed other day. Bhakti, devotional service, bhakti does not sustain on tribulation and mental emotion. How does it sustain? Who remembers?
Conviction.
Conviction and determination. Very good. And that devotee did not have this criteria and no conviction. And as a result, it's very unfortunate. For 4 years, he didn't even chant. He disappeared because the things change. Because tribulation made him to chant. So our devotional practice, we have to be very realistic. Everybody understood that? Then you will enjoy spiritual journey. Shushukam kartum abhayam, while you are going towards Krishna conscious ultimate goal, Golok Dham. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow again. Soon. Please chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vancha kalpa tarubhascha kripa sindhubhayeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Okay, turn on the light. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare